An overwhelming defeat at the hands of our brave troops has sent stunned GLA soldiers underground. In response to new threats by the remaining terrorist command, our homeland security has been tightened. The Premier wishes to assure citizens that the GLA will not be permitted to infiltrate our nation as it did America. Reports from our cities confirm our people stand calm and ready for any situation. Sun Meiying reporting from our Middle East news desk.
We must be on our guard. Reports say the GLA might attack as revenge for our entering the war. GLA forces! We're under attack! They are everywhere! We are being overrun! Another wave! We need reinforcements! We've lost the airfield! They're trying to get to the main reactor. Protect it at all costs. The command center! They got the command center! Weird. Remaining forces, report in.
General, the GLA are attempting to destroy our main nuclear power plant.
Adjusting gas valves.
You must hold off the GLA to ensure that the facility is not destroyed.
We will be generous.
Welcome back, General.
Cannons are now upgraded to fire neutron warheads, and these new warheads effectively eliminate soldiers and vehicle drivers. Once the radiation has cleared, one of our infantrymen can then capture the surviving
Carrying the
vehicles.
big gun. Enemy tanks out there?
So, if you ever thought that Jarman Kell was a little too cheap for being able to kill drivers and such, nuke cannons can now shoot the neutron shell, which basically does the same thing. There's not much of a point to use them in this mission, the neutron shell that is. We are going to abuse the hell out of them to essentially cheese this mission really, really quickly. Or at least, maybe not quickly, just because we do have a timer in the bottom right, but cheesing this makes it a heck of a lot easier, faster. You see, the GLA start with a main base in the bottom left. This is the one that you have access to, or is closest to you, can pose a threat, so on. And, well, it's not really well defended. The fact that you're also afforded 4 nuke cannons is also something to analyze.
To be remembered.
Ready for action. Of course. Let's get out there. Keep the
We
cylinders
bear
oiled.
gifts. We must be patient.
Ready for action.
There's a very basic rinse and repeat process. Have the nuke cannons move in, level anything they can fire at, and then just clear out any survivors with the Dragon tanks and Gatling cannon, or tanks that you have.
Need opponent barrage. Okay, here we go.
Unit lost.
Let's get out there. We stand
We
together.
bear gifts.
We are the Red Guard. Moving now, sir.
The mother of all weapons. Where shall we prepare?
Technically, I probably shouldn't even be bothering with the palace. Just go straight for the arms dealer and the barracks.
Till it's over.
But, I had time to kill.
Yes. This building is ours. Need opponent barrage. Onward.
Congratulations, General. You have been
The
promoted.
mother of all weapons. We will be generous.
General, I've made contact with one of our spy outposts. They are under GLA attack. If we can rescue them, I can patch into their system, and we will be able to call in carpet bombers.
Keep the cylinders oiled. Move those cells.
So there's 3 spots on the map. If you can save the people in there, you get some bonus units and can quote-unquote call in an airstrike. I'm not really... It's sort of like the last mission, or not last mission, but last campaign with the GLA. Sometimes you don't really care about saving some guys that are already trapped at the start. There's also the problem that they do get attacked, and if you don't save them in time because you're busy defending your base from terrorists attacking a nuclear reactor, you just kind of miss out on the option, I guess.
That building cannot fit there. This is hard. What do you want here? If that is what you want. Keep the
Also, this tech tree is completely unlocked, which is nice. Or at least, if there's anything missing, it's something in the most complex or later parts of the tech tree. I don't think there's anything missing, but regardless, the biggest part in all this really is the fact that I can now build vehicles, which was my only limitation. Now that I can replenish my supply of anti-everything with quad cannons and some Scorpion tanks, I don't really have anything to fear in this mission anymore. Before, it's all, you know, infantry, whether it's regular guards or with tank hunters. Not the case anymore. There's also not much of a point to do the whole defensive strategy with nuke cannons. Not that I really hate them. They're not my type of unit at the very least. There's no point being on the defensive just because they do a shitload of damage, and since you have no real means of rebuilding, if a nuke cannon just kind of gets unlucky or is drawn towards the wrong location to shoot, you end up really hamstringing yourself.
Gifts, morning glory. The warheads preserved. This day is to be remembered.
What do you want?
Going back to the start of this mission as well,
We live in peace.
our advisor basically states that there's like a
Our reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
radiation with neutron shells. It's not the case. I don't really know where they get the whole radiation thing from.
We bear gifts. We will be generous.
Need a bullet barrage?
Unless I'm like specifically blacking out over all this,
Our reinforcements
which I'm
have
pretty sure is
arrived.
not the case.
It is time to eliminate the GLA from this area.
That's a good choice.
We also get the second best unit in, maybe not the game, it's pretty close, but definitely in the Chinese arsenal, the Helix helicopter.
Preserved.
The Helix is essentially the overlord of the sky, and it's why it's so good.
Keep the cylinders oiled.
Make it worth my time. We bear gifts. With warheads preserved.
Unit lost.
We bear gifts. Make it a fly high. Helix opus. We must be patient. Let's hold these guns.
As with the ground overlords,
Make it worth my
there's three options for a Helix chopper. You can either have a bunker, which allows you to have more infantry. They already transport infantry, but I think they just don't shoot out of it, is how it works.
Our Scud storm is ready, General.
live in prosperity.
They have the ability to get a speaker tower, which is self-explanatory, does exactly what you'd think, and they can be upgraded with Gatling turrets. There's a little bit of wonkiness attached to the turrets, as well as the speaker towers, just because of the way that air units and ground units interact. Sometimes you can get helixes to shoot a little bit further, or they become vulnerable sooner than they probably should be. They're also certainly not anywhere near the toughness that you would find from, say, Kirovs from Red Alert 2. They're alright in the defensive, but you shouldn't rely on it. Honestly, the fact that I captured the first base in the bottom left so easily and so quickly really let me just get as many Scud Storms as I wanted. I could have probably doubled my production of Scud Storms and still not really been hurting for space. It definitely also trivializes the mission.
Is ready, General. Our Scud
We can see that they have a lot of space and will absolutely be building units from every which way.
Right here.
If it's not clear, there's a base in every cardinal direction. Well, not cardinal. What's a half cardinal? In any case, every corner of the map you should see a base, take out each base, and you're good to go.
Where is the battle? Fighting for the red.
First level of artillery is just not that strong.